Coach, you return the bulk of your lineup. Talk about the advantage of having depth and experience that you have heading into the year.
Yeah, we have a lot of experienced players this year, mostly upperclassmen, 10 seniors or graduate students. We just have a lot of people that know their role, know the system, know their teammates' roles, that have been with the programme quite a while now. We have players that have experience playing in NCAA tournaments, playing in SSC finals, winning and losing championships, but always up there competing. And we just hope, I think experience is incredibly important, and we hope that that can stand us in good stead throughout the season.
What is your assessment of how the preseason has gone through the first few weeks or so?
The pre-seasons went outstanding. Our players are working hard. We had a really good spring, and as soon as the players have come back in, it's as if they've not. We worked incredibly hard in the spring, and it looks as if the players haven't missed a beat when they've started back here. We won our first pre-season game. Should have won it by more, but we'll take the blame for that. The coaches. We still won 1-0, but we hadn't did much finishing, and I think that showed in the game. On a different day, we would have scored a few more. We didn't, but we hadn't really did much finishing. So hopefully, more goals will come in the future. But really good pre-season so far.
You brought in a few new assistants this year in Matt Carmichael and Maria Mora. What have they been able to bring to the table so far this preseason?
Matt brings a lot of experience. He's been coaching for 17 or 18 years. He's a good guy. The players like him. They respect him. What he does at practice is good. So Matt brings a whole lot of knowledge and experience. And then Maria, very similar. Maria's already been a head coach. She was a head coach at Florida Memorial University, so also brings good experience. And it's good for the players to have a female as well involved with the programme. As much as I hope they're comfortable coming and talking to us, there's certain times they'll just want to speak to a woman. So having that female influence for the young ladies on our team, it helps a whole lot.
What do you expect to be the strengths of the team this season?
Experience, depth, mobility. I think we're a more mobile team this year. We're fitter. I think we're faster. More players that can come off the bench and do a job. It has the potential to be our strongest team yet. It doesn't mean we're going to do as well as we have in previous years, because our opponents have something to do with that as well. You can actually build a better team, but if your opponents and recruit well, but if your opponents still do that better than you, then there's certainly no guarantees you'll finish any higher. But we're optimistic for many reasons about the upcoming season. You
open up with 6 straight games at home. How key is it to get off a good start and take advantage of home field?
It's important we win any game. That we take each game one at a time. But if we've got lofty goals and lofty expectations, and you just need to look at Bury last year. Bury went undefeated the whole year. Not an easy thing to do. I'm not saying we're going to do that, but the bottom line is every single game is important. But we just need to take it one game at a time, including those 6 home games.
You've been to the NCAA tournament in each of your 4 seasons. What do you attribute to being able to have that type of success? What are your expectations overall?
The most important thing is we have good players. I'm very fortunate here that we have great resources provided by my boss Mike Momini, that allows us to go and get good players, which is the most important ingredient if you're going to be successful and get to NCAA tournaments. We do have a good culture, we have a good mindset, we have a really driven mindset. We've proved we've been able to bounce back in many different occasions, and the mindset combined with the good players that we have here are the 2 main reasons why we've been able to get to 4 NCAA tournaments back to back. Overall expectation is we want to do better than we've ever done so far. We want to get to the NCAAs again, but when we get there, we want to produce. It's time we produced once we got there, and that means winning games. And then of course, SSC wise, we want to win any trophy that we compete for, but we know how tough that is.